Hello everyone. Here is a quick tutorial on how you can convert uh, digital tests or quizzes into Schoology. You've decided to start using Schoology, but you have a whole lot of tests or quizzes that are saved in a Google Drive or in a Word format or something, and you need to know how to get them into Schoology so you don't have to retype all of them. Well, this tutorial is going to show you how to get that done. Before we get started, you need to make sure that you've got the test or quizzes that you would like to incorporate into Schoology with you, and of course they have to have the answers. To get started, we're going to move to this website. It's part of the College of Southern Idaho website. It's their Blackboard quiz generator. You can Google that, you can copy the website here, or you could also go to the Thursday Thoughts that are coming out on February 15th, and that link is also in there. All right, to get started, we're going to open up a quiz or a test, and this needs to be formatted in either Google Drive or some type of a text document like Word or Pages, something like that that you can copy and paste. It's important to note that a PDF will not work for this. Once we have that test or quiz open, we're going to highlight all of the questions. We're going to copy them, and we're going to paste them into this large box on the website. Now, there's some formatting that we have to do as well. And if you click on this documentation tab, it shows you all of the question types that you're able to format at their website. 6 different types of questions there. And then it goes into further detail explaining the format each of those questions have to have. For example, the multiple choice here, you have the question, and then underneath it you have the possible answers, and you asterisk the correct answer in front of the indicated letter. So depending upon the type of question you have, you can look through this and see how to format the information that we just pasted in here. All right, so I'm going to format this real quick, and then we'll come right back to the recording. All right, and here we have a formatted test. You can see that I put the word blank in front of each question to identify it as a fill in the blank. Looking at our format page, it says begin each question with the word blank. We leave a blank somewhere in the question, and we give all the possible correct answers. So if there's more than one, for example, 2 plus 2 equals, we could spell the word for, or we could put in the number for. And you could list 3 or 4 options if you wanted to accept several different answers. All right, so we've put this all in here. We're ready to create this Blackboard formatted zip file. So we hit create quiz, and it comes back and it says it seemed that there were 16 questions. Package is available here. So we click the here button, and we can see that at the bottom of our window here, there is now a zip file available, and that's what we want to be able to import into Schoology. So that was just saved into our downloads. From Schoology now, we want to go into the course that we want to put the test in. So you click on the course. We want to add materials. We're going to add a new test or quiz, and we give it a name, fill this out. And let's make this due tomorrow, and it's a formative test. All right, so this screen is where we build our test from. We want to add a question, and then instead of selecting one of the question types, what we're going to do is come down a couple more options to import a test quiz. And when we click on that, we say this is a Blackboard formatted import. It says where is it? Click on this little icon, and we can see that we want to match the name here. If you've done this a couple of times today with a couple of different tests, select the right one. We hit open. Shows that the file has been loaded. To edit the details, it means you can change the name of it, but we want to import it. And here are our 16 questions. You'll get a green bar up at the top showing, yep, it's been imported correctly. And close that. Now let's double check and see. So we'll edit one of the questions, and I encourage you to go through and check every question to make sure it's exactly what you want. We have our blanks here in the question. We have our two answers that we want. Now because there's two blanks in here, this is completely up to you, but I allow partial credit. So if they got one right and one wrong, they'll get partial credit for the one that they got right. And I make it worth 2 points instead of 1 point, and I save the question. So now it's worth 2 points. And I'd just come down and I would make any changes to the questions that have two blanks, such as this one, and just to verify that each of the questions is exactly what I want my students to see. All right? So that is how you can put in a text formatted test or quiz, either through Google Docs or Pages or Word or just a text document, using our website and importing it to Schoology, so you don't have to type the whole thing up. Now, I would say that with a matter of balancing your time, with the time that it takes for you to go in and format the test on the website, if you had less than 10 questions or 10 questions or less, I would say it's faster just to type it all up rather than go through the formatting process for the website. But I've seen several tests that are 30 questions, 40 questions in length, and this would definitely save you quite a bit of time. All right. So if you have any questions on that, feel free to contact anybody on the tech team, and we'll help you out with this. Otherwise, time saved. Have a great day, everybody.